And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alex Perez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here as we get a look at the former UFC flyweight champion, the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno. His evolution has been marked. It has been incredible. It has been off the charts when you think about his time on The Ultimate Fighter to his time as UFC flyweight champion. The jab, the chokes, the finishing instincts. One of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the game, and ready to get back to it as he tries to ascend back to championship level status. Saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Perez.
And then he throws an overhand right. Oh my goodness, what a kick! He lands another punch to the head.
Oh, he got everything behind that kick. Oh, tagged him with the uppercut. Lands the overhand punch to the head.
He's got some hands, man.
Well, missed on that one. All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a 5-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early game.
And honestly, John, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his...
Moreno's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Perez is cut above the... Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. He's got the sub locked in. He's going to choke him. There it is.
It's one. I'm going to stand you up. You need to work.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Making all these shots count. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, nice.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He's got to be careful here.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Moreno's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions. Using a lot of good movement.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Perez getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent. Oh, man, that was slick.
What a start. All right, round one is over. Perez is bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Effective strike there by Perez. Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Nice jab by Brandon Moreno, high guard, and he gets that thing to the target quick.
Gets to the target quick, and you can see the assassin baby starting to really feel himself right now. He has found his flow, he's in his groove, and like I said, that jab is what starts everything coming from the fighter from Mexico.
Lands the right hand over the top. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. He's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission? He pinned his arm, he's got him in a crucifix.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Lands with the ground and pound. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, side control now. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Knee on belly. Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down guard. inside, he's gonna get stopped.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Moreno's in half guard now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Perez is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Now he's going full mount.
Perez is going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Perez. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. That was a slick transition. Getting them out here.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Seconds winding down in round two. Perez is back inside control here. Round three next. All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Moreno's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Perez is back in full mount.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Moreno's going for the shove here. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
It looks tight. Looks like he's gonna get this.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient. Perez is really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter.
Perez is now trying for the Kimura. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, great submission defense. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
That was nice. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, too even.
Moreno's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he just constantly bats away these submission attempts back to back.
Perez is right back to the full mount here.
In the half guard.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with...
Oh, he's got his back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Perez. Lands the grounded pound strike here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Moreno's in half guard. All right, working inside the close guard now. Perez is back in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, he grounded him.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm and one arm.
Going for the arm here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
And there's the tap! Holy smokes! Your winner by submission!
Oh, boy!
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Alex Perez!
All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets the job done. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Ahalkalakat Darukian! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's the lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. When he signed with the UFC, he was very clear about his intentions. He wanted to fight only the best, and that's exactly the way his career has played out. That being said, this man is hell-bent on realizing UFC gold, and when it comes to this particular matchup, he says he's got to get a knockout. Decisions aren't going to be good enough to get him where he wants to go, and he believes, given the striking defense on the other side, there will be opportunities to close the show. Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go.
Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Throwing that jab, no good. Michael Chandler gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, feet on the hips here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sarukyan.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Now he's got good body position. Yup.
Chandler's in half guard. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Big ground and pound.
Sarukyan is back in full mount.
Nice.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
He passes to half guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sarukyan. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right, Chandler's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, he got out! Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
30 seconds to go. Chandler's right back to the full mount. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Chandler's back in half guard. Horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
Nice punch to the head.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Throws that teep. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Ooh, so now things are going to get interesting. That strike appears to have opened up a cut.
And it'll be interesting to see how he approaches the fight going forward, knowing now that he's been damaged.
Oh! Sarukyan gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with. Oh, he got him again.
And now Leatherby in front. Oh!
He's wobbling now.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been
really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hip. Looks like he's going to get out.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of creating action, getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke.
Chandler's eye now closing up.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Chandler.
Getting the ball here. This is where he wants to be. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Under a minute now to go, round two. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Tsarukyan is back in full mount. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Good work from the top here by Tsarukyan. Final seconds here of round two. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. And the horn sounds on round two.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh!
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one.
Fast leg kick lands.
Tsarukyan's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Solid takedown blow.
Sarukian gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Beautiful head kick lands for this guy.
Sarukian's eye is closing up. Unable to connect there. Sarukian gets lit up by that straight punch.
It won't take many of those. They're right back to the clinch.
Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Sarukian.
Great block there.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Nice jab there. Gets back to his feet. Oh, big left hook there. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. And there it is again. Targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You build out all the steam. Oh!
Oh, nice body shot. Oh, that's so right.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission.
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best. Oh, yeah!
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow! Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Chandler's in half guard now.
Great shot on top by Chandler.
Might be a submission attempt here, Chandler.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Sarukian is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Nice execution on the tee.
Quick jab lands there. Oh, nice.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for sure.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. It's will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fight. Oh, my goodness.
Have a night, young man. So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, Arman Ahalkalake!
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, below, remember the name, Muhammad! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round 1 with Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Making all these shots count.
He's got to start throwing now.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Postures up again and delivers another sequence of ground and pound there. Nice work there by Usman.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Bilal Muhammad.
Oh, right into mount.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
feet.
is an educated crowd, Jay, and they appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and
He
pound.
can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Nice transition.
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Oh, high elbow guillotine. Yep, that guillotine's deep. Oh, wow. Oh!
Ooh, sorry to catch up, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Now he's going full mount.
Muhammad's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Usman's right back to the full mount here.
Oh.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Final seconds of round one. Muhammad's in half guard. Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass to half or eventually get to full guard, full mount, sorry.
You really kept the pressure on him. I told you you're going to win this fight with cardio. Let's keep that pace up and let's keep putting that pressure on him.
All right, so there's the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense, though.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. It fits me, and
oh, he slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Muhammad's back in half guard. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound with very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Usman going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground.
He passed the half guard.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Muhammad's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Getting him out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Side control now.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Oh, in the mount.
All All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's got his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Usman's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Under a minute to go here in our second round. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike. Usman's got his head looking for a guillotine. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing him, but now he's got to settle him if he wants to finish the fight. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Seconds winding down in round two. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, really working towards the guillotine choke here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. Very nice leg kick there by Kamaru Usman. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Nice pass.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Usman's back in full mount. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Usman gets the takedown there.
This is a terrible position.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Usman's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Bilal Muhammad.
big ground and pound.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position. He's out. What submission defense?
Work, come on, stand up, it's work.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Usman's in half guard now. All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight from his back. He needed to get up. That was step number one. Step two, find the finish. Changing the position.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Usman's right back to the full mount. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Muhammad's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-26, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew when his decision was going to be ready, it was going to be Usman. He fought well. He did everything he needed to do.
All right, so here's the former UFC interim heavyweight champion, Cyril Gane, fighting out of Paris, France. Many would argue he is the most layered, sophisticated, potent striker in this UFC's heavyweight division at present, of course, with respect to the champion, John Jones. But he has had a kryptonite at times in terms of the wrestling. That being said, he told us in the fighter meeting Thursday, he has shored this up. You saw that on full display against Sergey Spivak. And he believes now, if any heavyweight in the world is going to try to take him down, that is going to be a whole lot easier said than done. We all know of Cyril Gane's gifts on the feet. Another big opportunity for him to shine here tonight. Cyril Gane has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so so here he is, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. He has put UK on the map. And certainly Michael Bisping and Leon Edwards deserve a lot of credit, but now the UK has a heavyweight champion, and he hasn't even arrived at his fighting prime. We heard a lot about the grappling of Tom Aspinall and just how good he was in that realm. His striking is outstanding. He's got the power to go with the speed. He moves as well with the footwork as any heavyweight on the roster, and that's really the big challenge for the opposition here tonight. Power to be sure on the other side, but how are they going to keep up with Tom Aspinall with the lateral movement, the jab, and everything else that he presents and poses on the feet? Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Surreal Bungamoka. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here's Ciryl Gane in terms of the speed and the footwork and the overall mixed martial arts acumen. This man is as good as it gets. Many believe he will eventually be an undisputed champion, and he's just getting going, right? It's scary to think how good he is, given that largely he is still a developing fighter and has only really been training full-time in MMA for 4 or 5 years. Well, a few heavyweights move as well as the former interim champ Ciryl Gane, and you see the footwork right away as this fight gets started.
Yeah, the footwork leads to the jab. The guy does a great job of moving into you, and then he pops you. And then the moment you start to rush, he drops the big right hand on you. Ciryl Gane is a hard puzzle to solve, especially as you go up in weight classes. Heavyweights don't move like Ciryl Gane, and you can see that as we watch him right now. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. Nice shot there by the trainer. Clean punch.
That left hand's getting home. Just missed with the left there.
Relax. Keep your hands up for now.
Good jab there by the champion. Good jab.
And he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to... Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Oh, big knee. 3 minutes have gone by here in round one. tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Cyril Gane. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Just misses there with the left. Clean execution on that leg kick.
Another leg kick lands.
And that one certainly found the target.
Keep your hands up.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Stay focused.
Gane's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Establishing the jab. Under a minute now to go round one. Gane gets tattooed by that straight punch. Oh, is that a switch kick?
It's such a beautiful technique when done the right way.
Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges' potential. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, just down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Round one winding down here. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Oh, effective strike there by Cyril Gane. Massive head kick. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Strike to the body here. Instead, it's turned away by Gane. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt.
Oh, nice.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passage.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
There's the single leg. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing.
Aspinall's looking for that arm triangle. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was moving the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Aspinall's in half guard. Grounded him and pounding him. Nice job. Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Cyril Gane. Great job by Cyril Gane. He used his feet to get inside and land the jab. A lot of people are going to be trying to take this guy down, but he moves so well.
People talk about Cyril Gane as if he moves like a welterweight. No, he moves more like a bantamweight. We have always talked about guys moving well at 135. Cyril Gane moves like one of those guys at heavyweight. That's why he presents so many problems. And not only does he have that beautiful jab, he possesses a ton of power that can put you up. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Oh my goodness, he's getting the play. Holy smokes.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
We send it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight.
So here he is representing New Zealand and, of course, Nigeria. Enter the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We've certainly enjoyed our time getting to know this young man in our fighter meetings. He has a high fight IQ. He's a thinking man's fighter. And obviously the physical skills jump off the film every time you watch.
Yeah, he's got it all. I mean, the guy has it all. And as you watch him walk to the octagon, he has a confidence and the air about him that many don't possess. He has always known he would become a champion of the world. He proved that he can do it. Now it's time to show whether or not he can do it again. Sometimes getting back is harder than getting there the first time. Let's see what Israel Adesanya can do to try to become the middleweight champion.
And certainly the discipline, the motivation, all that stuff is still there. And there was a definite intensity to him here during fight week. We'll see if he can channel that into the desired result tonight. He is one of the best middleweights in the world and a man who has a great chance to bring a world title to South Africa. The middleweight contender, Dracus du Plessis. He's got power. He's got a lot of physical tools, underrated on the ground, and really he's been underrated every step of his UFC career. You had to look far and wide to find anyone that gave him a modicum of a chance going into that Robert Whittaker fight at UFC 290, and he absolutely bludgeoned the former champion. At that point in time, there was nothing left to do with the South African du Plessis but to find him a title fight, and now we see just how world-class Dracus du Plessis really is. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dracus still not.
There's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Do it.
All right, always interesting to see the early portions of an Israel Adesanya fight. You know how electric a striker this is. You know how proud New Zealand is to have him as a Kiwi in the UFC. But a lot of fighters are going to try to take him down and punish him on the ground. Not a lot of fighters are going to have success with that. Let's see how the opposition chooses to attack Adesanya here tonight. Effective jab there by Adesanya. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Ground and pound the hammer, Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, close guard now.
He passes to half.
And all these shots count. Nicely done. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Adesanya. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Du Plessis back in half guard. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes, and doing a fantastic job.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Du Plessis? Big knee there.
Big shot lands from both guys.
Last style bender's got it going here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. His accuracy is on a completely different level than most of these middleweights he's facing. So 31 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard.
Trying for a submission here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Let's work.
Going for a submission. Oh, that Gilly is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Adesanya. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Du Plessis gets caught by that straight hand. 20 seconds to go in round one.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taken so many strikes to the head.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Stop.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Great round. Okay? You're doing great round positioning on the ground. I want more of that. But this round, I need you to stay a little more active.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. That was a big check. Good punch.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Adesanya.
Another punch lands, and that gets a pop from the crowd.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Look at the redness on his body, man.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. Duplessis in half guard.
Getting them out here. Oh, he got to the spot. Beautiful transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, big elbow. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Duplessis. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Adesanya's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Duplessis back in full mount. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be...
Oh, big diving punch lands up top.
He's brutalizing them with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
North-south position now. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Duplessis in half guard now.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Oh, nice.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blow, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Adesanya. Just misses with that one. Final seconds here of round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rate, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent.
Pretty pinpoint left hand right there. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should. There it is again. Look at that.
Duplessis gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
Continues to go to the head. He's got him in the clinch once again.
Able to block the punch there. Duplessis' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Good kick to the body.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on them. Good takedown defense by Israel. Big knee land.
Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
Duplessis.
What a fight.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
He's got to be careful.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do? You
got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Great shot from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, side control now.
Control the hands. Control the hands.
Israel Adesanya's in half guard.
Grab the wrist. Grab the wrist.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Israel Adesanya, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast table.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn.
All right, take a seat.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who will continue down this path. Adesanya's hurt very badly.
Oh, he might be out. Just out of range with that strike. Duplessis gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like
Oh, submission attempt here.
he's fighting. He wants this badly.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Duplessis.
Great ground and pound by this man.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Duplessis is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Just over 3 minutes to go. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Duplessis right back to the full mount here.
In the half guard.
Nice positional control here.
I need you to fight
He
back.
does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. He set up a beautiful submission.
Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. There's the tap. No judges needed this time around.
What a performance.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the...